Okay, I tried to install one of the packages, in this case Sujanya, and I got this error here. So line 370, and it says exercise for print limits doesn't have anything inside of it. So I was using the command, this one, to install the package. I used force equals true because it suggested doing that for at some other time. So I just still had that in here, but I don't think that is necessary. It gave me a message before saying the package was already installed, and there was no difference between the one I had installed on my computer and the Git package. So if I really want to force it to install, I have to use this. But probably that's not necessary. Anyway, since I got that error message, I looked at line 370 and I saw this. I have to go back to here and edit. Now, of course, we don't want to edit unless we know what we're doing, because we don't want to ruin somebody else's package or project. But 370, I checked it and I saw, actually it looked like this before. It looked like that. So I did that and I got an extra line in there. And then, oops, now I lost the error message. Well, I'll just say error. So error message when installing on my local machine, and here's the error message. So I added a blank line at 370, and I am going to commit this. It says I could commit it with a new branch, but I'm going to take the plunge, and I hope I don't ruin anybody's project. But let's see what happens when I do this. Oh, it doesn't let me do that. Why not? I guess I already made the change. I hope that's why. Just to make sure, I think I'll put in another space in there. I don't know why. Now maybe it will let me do it. Okay, so let's see if this works. Now another thing is when I load in the package, I get two versions of this. I'm not sure why this is coming up, but it would be nice for this not to come up, because we don't want people when they run the tutorial, have this come up. It shouldn't really come up, but it shouldn't show up in my browser. So anyway, this is the error. Now one other thing is that a good thing might be, let's see, we have the package installed. I guess this is maybe, right now I'm testing. I also connected to the package called package Sujanya. I have that here, but I'm not in there now. And what I've done is every time I want to test the package, I do a search for the package. So I do a search for something like that, and I click here, and I remove it here. So then I can reinstall it afresh. So I don't know if that's necessary, but it might be a good idea if you're testing. I don't think we would want to do that here, although I don't know if it makes any difference. But anyway, when I'm testing it in from my own environment, not from her package itself, then it may be, well, then I think it's a good idea to delete it if you want to test a new package, so you don't sort of have to. And I actually that way I was able to get rid of a lot of packages, a lot of tutorials that were running in this tutorial pane that I didn't really want to see them all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is shut this down and then try installing it again. Okay, now I have it, but let's see. Maybe I want to get rid of it right now first. Let me try that. So I'll go here, and I'm going to delete it first before I reinstall it. I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I'm just going to do it. Okay, then I'm going to reinstall. So now I don't have that in here. And now I'm going to reinstall it with that command. So let's see, and see if it runs. Okay, so it says warning, it's in use. So I don't know about that. I'm going to try this again. I'm going to shut it down. I don't know how. Well, let's see. Okay, save. Okay, I shut it. I restarted it, and now it seems like there is no such package in here. So maybe I can try it now. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, I installed it. Now I guess it's here. Okay, here it is. Okay, I get another error. So I'll try that 402. It's probably the same error, same type of problem. So I'll click here, and that is line 402. Okay, looks like the same kind of problem. Let's see if there are any more that are similar to that. Yeah, here's another one. And maybe another one. And let's see, okay, maybe that's all of them, maybe it's not. Okay, needed some blank lines. And I'll just put that in there. And I'll change that. Okay, I'll go back to here. I will stop and restart. Okay, now I don't know if I need to do this, but I'll try to. Oh, it's not even here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll try to delete it. See if it gives me. Okay, then I'm going to shut it down and restart it again. And I'll see if it's there now. Seems not to be there. Okay, then I'll try and reinstall it. Okay, and then I'll try to run it again. Okay, there's another error here called, there's no package called plot3d. This is line 485. And then I need to go to here, and I'm going to have to update it because I made some changes on GitHub. So I'll have to pull down. Now I wonder why I'm getting this here. This is where it says make the 3D plot. There's a tick missing here. So let's see if we fix that. Then do these go away or not? Yes. Okay, so these go away. Then we have this 3D plot. Now, I think this needs to be up in the setup, not here. And we want to include this before we build. So I'll put this here. In fact, I'll run it right now. So, okay, yes, I guess. Okay, I'm not sure, but there's an error here. It seems like it's not, maybe it's not a CRAN package. Okay, it does seem to be a CRAN package. Now, I'll see what happens if I do this. Okay, I was able to install it. Now I'll see if I can run that again. This one. Okay, actually that's the wrong command. This is for development packages. So actually it's this one for packages that are already on CRAN. So let's try that. Okay, maybe. So here it says if we want to refer to functions within here, which we're probably not going to do, but if we, well, let's see, do we? Not sure. Maybe we need here. We might need to do that. I'm not sure about this. Maybe we can just use this function without referring to it this way, prefacing it with this. When the user uses the tutorial, I think we won't have to do that. But anyway, let's see about that. Now, I think that these need to be in the setup. Now, I think the tidy one is already there. So we just have to include that one. Okay, so I'm acting as the package owner here, which is not a great thing to do, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to install and restart. Okay, then I'm going to switch back to a different project, where not this project. And again, I'm not sure if this is necessary, but I'm going to see if I still have that package in here. And I do, so I'm going to remove it first. Now, the user wouldn't usually run into this problem because this is only while we're working on it and making changes to it. So the user probably wouldn't have to reinstall because they're not always we're actually updating the package over and over again. So the user would have to do it every time we updated the package, but that wouldn't happen generally. Anyway, I'm going to remove it. And then I'm going to reinstall everything again. So for some reason I got this, and I don't know why. I guess I needed to delete it first. I mean, delete it and then restart maybe. So this is a very unusual situation because, as I said, we're in development of the package, so testing it. Like I'd be some external user using it, I wouldn't be changing all the time, so I wouldn't have to uninstall it. But right now I'm going to do this, and then restart it. Again, check to see if it's here. No. Then try and do that again. And then try and run it again. Now let's see what happens. Okay, so finally it seems to be working. So anyway, so now we need to go through the entire tutorial and make comments about it. So each person needs to do that for each package.